Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know I always make the mistake of starting a video and not really like just getting on and then starting right away. So I already had started working on some things, and I'm just gonna, obviously pick up where I left off, which is, it's an Evo event this weekend. So I've been trying to do some breeding, and surprisingly, before I went to bed last night, I bred all these gas bags, but I knew that I wasn't going to be able to stay up in time for them when they were ready to give birth, and it was only like it was a 4-hour timer, and I just went to work this morning and came home, and somehow the baby gas bags were still alive. They're right on the brink of dying, but I was shocked. As I was thinking that I should start a video, I was shocked to see that they were still here, and actually had like 1,100 food, but they started with like, I mean, I don't know if they start with their full food. I assume they don't start with the whole 16,000 food. But the fact that, like this one only had like 100 food left, so it was about to starve to death. That one's had about 1,000, which isn't the worst. That one had 1,000, so that's not as bad. But I figured, I wish I had started the video earlier, but I figured I might as well get one going now. So, so since the Evo event, basically I'm just want to breed some stuff since the breeding timer is a lot quicker. And I've been working on Gen 2 stuff lately, so I got some thalacolios here, but the same thing happened last night. The thalacolio starved overnight, so but now I got these gas bags to try to figure out, and normally, just to keep it easy on myself, I only keep the females if they have the better stats than I currently have raised up, which it's also the process of figuring out. So I'm going to do so they don't starve while I'm trying to figure this out is get some food in this Maywing. Just a couple stacks of berries for now. So I can figure out which one came from what parent and figure out if it got better stats or not. I'll start with this one. Now I don't got to worry about them starving out while I'm checking. So this one's parents. This is the blue and yellow one, obviously. So that's this one. This one already had, I think, just a melee. 355. Stamina 2, I think, 2580. The weight was trash though, so I know I was trying to get the weight to stick over, and I didn't. It actually looks like exactly the same thing. Like, it didn't have any change in stats. It didn't get the better stats. The male right here has 7,800 weight, and then the health. So it would have been nice if at least one of those stats stuck over, because this is the female that I would have used to replace this one. But since it didn't get anything different, I don't believe. Was that 650 health? Yes, it didn't get nothing different. So I'm going to throw this one out. It's too bad, too. But that's kind of the way it goes, And, yeah, official rates. So it's tough. You only get to do this maybe once a day, once every 2 days. Try to breed your stuff and see if you get what you're, Unless you do what some people do and just save the females and breed a whole bunch of, until you get the ones you want. But I don't have a lot of space, even though I have a pretty big base. I just try to do a little at a time, do as much as I can do at a time, Luckily, this is a female too. This is the red and yellow one. Red and yellow. That's this one, I would imagine. It says level 14. Now you can tell I just tamed them for the colors. Yeah, 14, and then the male. I don't think this one had any good stats, right? No. So if I get any good stat, we're keeping this one. Yeah, this one got the health, food. Oxygen doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna keep this one because it got the health and the food. So I'm just gonna go keep it real simple. You know what I'm saying? I like how sometimes too it tells me that what I'm putting in isn't appropriate, but I guess the most important stat here is the health. Move this Maywing actually over here. And actually what I'll do, got my tech pants on, yep. So we'll start raising that one for the rest of this weekend. Come over here. Get some berries. Yeah, it's a tedious process, but you know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Jesus, having issues over here, so bear with me. There's actually a bunch of stuff I want to do. You know, I haven't been able to beat Gen 1 yet, so I can unlock the skiff, and I really want to get one of those space whales, but I can't tame them without really having the skiff. So I'm gonna see. I want to go to the island and see if I can trade somebody for one. You know, like if somebody can clone me one or something, because I've seen some people on the island that got them. And there's probably some other places too, but the island's the only place if I could think of off the top of my head that I know that people have some there just sitting out, you know. So I definitely want to take a trip over there too and see. And I gotta get nameless venom for the rock drakes too, so I'm gonna go do that too. So we'll go do that. So this blue and brown one, that's this one right here, it looks like. Female. You don't have any of the stats neither. So let's see, what did you get? So you did get the melee. So we're gonna at least keep you for that. Although I don't like the brown as much on the bottom. Like I got the brown, but I there was one that came out one time. It had like this light blue color on the bottom. And it looked, I mean, I thought that looked way better, but in this case, you know, what are you going to do? I got the brown. I'm still breeding it back in with this male right here, so there's still a chance that maybe it gets the blue and not the brown. But for now, it's at least got the melee better than the one I'm using to breed now, so if I could spell. Actually, I think this is when it doesn't let you. Oh, it is going to let me name it melee, okay. So there's two. I'm actually going to go get some more berries, because that's definitely going to take more berries. Always grabbing those, you know. Let's see. I got another Bronto, actually. I do the Mijo, too. It seems like it fills them up longer, I think, or something, you know. Like, seems like the Mijos are just better to use if you can use them for raising. If you had to pick between the berries, you know. But what'll probably end up happening is I'll end up taking all the berries out of these Brontos to fill up that Maywing. Power walk this stuff over to the Maywing. Good thing for tech pants, man. Tech pants make moving a lot of heavy resources so much easier. I got so much stuff I want to do too, like Crystal Isles. I still got to run that. I did have the Artifact of the Lost before, but I don't know. I don't have it anymore. So I want to run that cave again and get it. But I remember that getting lost in that cave, which I guess is why it's so properly named Cave of the Lost. And I almost died trying to get out of there. I had to have a tribe mate come get me and bring me out of there. It was kind of comical, but. So I'm nervous to go in because I'm probably going to end up going in solo. So that's a little nervous to go in there, hoping that I don't get lost again. I'll have to make sure I over-prepare and bring a whole bunch of tanks and some Lazarus chowder and stuff like that. Well, you know what? I want to breed my water dinos too while I'm here too on my gen server. So this is the blue and red one. That's this female. She's got health, stamina, and melee already. So I think the only thing that she needs is weight then. Weight and food. higher weight and the higher food. Which we got the higher food and we got the higher weight. So this is straight up going to be one of the red and blue female breeders. She got all the stats that we needed, all the way down the board. So that's pretty sweet. So we'll let her raise up. And it's nice too, because I can leave her out. Even when the Evo event is over this weekend, I can leave her out so that way she can, because I don't imprint my breeder, so she can just sit out and just keep raising. And I just got to make sure I keep the, troughs filled up, which is not usually a problem whatsoever since I have tech troughs over here, So not a problem at all. All right, so that takes care. That was all the gas bags, right? Yeah, so that was the gas bags. I can't do the thallows right now because they got to cool down. And then you probably seen a minute ago I said a Bloodstalker died. I had already hatched it. Like I said, I had started the video before I had actually really started the video. Start doing what I needed to do. I just need to get one with 366. This is the breeder female. Because this has got the 366 melee. That's all I needed from the Bloodstalker. So she can raise up as well. I think I already have the male, which is nice. Alright, so I gotta do some meat, and thank God for HLNA. She makes life easy, because I can run a mission, and then I actually use it to get meat.
Let's do this again.
And now I'm out, which means I'll have to run a mission later, but it is what it is. Alright. So that's good enough for now. And I think that was it for these. Oh no, I got more stuff in here. What am I talking about? These I'm not doing anything with. I've just had these for a while, and I'm going to use them eventually if I get some good stats to breed eventually down the line, but I'm not raising them or anything. They're just going to sit in a cryo fridge with. I think when I start like spending more time on Lost Island and work, and I get some more eggs, then I can start breeding them, and I'm in the market to get more, to get actually mutated fire wyverns and stuff like that. But for now, trying to see, 299 is not horrible. 59, 49. I mean, that's not horrible neither. Definitely could do better though. Alright, having some technical difficulties with my mic. So we're back. I shut everything down, restarted it. That was weird. We'll see if that happens again. Yeah, I was looking at the fire wyverns, and that one that I had gotten was definitely had better health, but I've seen slightly better for a base starting health. So, and of course, if I do find one mutated, through my travels, then that'll be irrelevant then, because I'll just breed in the mutated one, but then I can kind of go for colors. But for now, that's kind of where I'm at. And I got this last egg to hatch here. That's a fire wyvern. It's only 155. Doesn't seem like that's really that good, so I'll probably end up giving this one away. Which, that's another thing too. I was mentioning earlier that I wanted to go to the island to see, look for the space whales. I think Astrocetus, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's what they're called. But I also have a few dinos I could give away too while I'm over there. That I don't need anymore. They just didn't have the stat, any particular stat that was good that I needed. And then I got one poison wyvern so far. See, that's pretty good. 67-27. That's pretty good for a starting health for a poison. But I just haven't been on a map in a while. Those are the eggs that I've took out of the trenches when I was on Scorched Earth quite a whiles back and Ragnarok, but I just had them as eggs sitting in there. But I noticed that it's been months and they've been sitting in there, so they're losing their durability or whatever, or egg health. So I wanted to just hatch those, and now I got them in the fridge there, and I can come back to them, and now I don't got to worry about something happening to those eggs if I forget if I could speak. If something happens to those eggs because I forget about them for like another 6 months and they go bad, it'd be kind of a waste. So at least now in the cryo fridge, I don't have to worry about them, you know? They'll be fine in there. Alright, so we got two, to recap so far, we got two of these gas bags that have gotten some stats we needed. Actually, 3 gas bags. And the baby Bloodstalker so far. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put these rock drakes out. We're gonna go get rock drake venom, nameless venom next for the rock drakes that I'm raising here. Take advantage of this 2 times to get these guys going. Actually gonna put these guys outside. Kill this bug swarm. One of the things I always hear from everybody is, how do you live in the bog? But I don't know, I love the bog. I've gotten used to it. You know, it's where I set up when I first came into Genesis 1, and I just love the bog. I don't know why. I actually like being near the swamps in all the maps, honestly. I think it's because of Spino. It's probably like my favorite dino in the game. Alright, so 2 of these I'm just raising to use, and then 2 of them are actually going to be 2 of my breeders. Which... this one needs weight, and that's it, and that will be a breeder. And this one I'm keeping to use just in general, you know. And this is the breeder right here. But I gotta go get nameless venom because they're getting low. Grab some food real quick out of here. Which I thought I had food in my inventory already. I don't know what I did with it. So real quick, I'm going to go over to the water base here, and I'm going to breed my water tames before I forget to do that, because you know they got long timers. I think it's like going to be like 2 and 4 hours to breed these things. Just want to definitely do it now while it's still early enough. Alright, so let's see. So here's the donkeys. Let's see. I don't think it matters. That's the female. I don't think it matters which 2, as long as I stick to the same 2 for now. Because let's see, that's got the color, that's got some color. This one looks pretty standard. So I'll go with this one. So that's a male. Alright, so all we need is melee. Breeding these 2 together. So we just need weight and melee, either male or female. But we need the male or female to have both just those 2 stats. The other ones don't matter right now. We're only breeding in melee and weight. And since each of these only has one of the stat, all we need is just both the melee and the weight on just either a male or female. And then we'll replace that one. Whether it's the female or the male that gets both, we'll replace whichever one with the baby once it's grown. And the old one will get thrown out. I'll just kill it because it's not imprinted. So my X-Basilos here I'm working on. I only need, let's see, so you need stamina, it says, because you're only 1050. And this one has the health and the stamina. And what's this one? 338. You've got melee too, right? No. See, this is why I get confused, because so all you need is stamina, but you just need melee, right? Weight's 1008, 1092. Food I don't really care about with these guys. Their food's the same anyways. So you have weight and melee, so I'm gonna put, or you need, really you just need melee, right? And you need weight. Weight and melee. Yep. Okay, so I think I got it figured out now. Bear with me here. So you need... so we need weight. We need melee with this one. Okay, so we need female with weight and melee. Or if we get the male with the stamina, then we can replace it. So we'll get them going. Then the megalodons, let's see. So you've got weight and you've got stamina, so that's pretty simple too. That's similar to the Dunkleosteus. We only need there we go. So same thing. And then it's just the Mosas now. Which, do I have a saddle on you yet? No, and this one's got all the stats that I need so far. Not mutated. This one I've done myself. I'm gonna start mutating them. I always got one. I didn't even pay attention to that one random mutation. I didn't even notice that when I raised this one that I had a mutation. I probably didn't get it in a good stat neither, and now I'm too committed, so I'm not going to start all over again. Most take too long to raise. It's only one. I'll have to keep that in mind. That it probably has one wasted mutation. Let's see, put the saddle on this Mosa. I don't think they're close enough to breed. Yeah, it's one of the tough things, man. When I'm doing so much breeding at one time. Time to time you make a mistake, you know what I mean? In the grand scheme of things, it probably won't be a major deal. I'll be able to clean that up at some point. As I shift all the mutations over to one side, breeding with, probably another event color Mosa when I get one at some point. But for now, that's going to have to do. I don't think this one has any mutations, right? Oh, this is an original wild Mosa, and it's just got weight. And what are you? You got the weight too? You do. So I just need weight's 2184. So technically this is a female, so I do have a colored Mosa. I don't need, so I do have an event colored Mosa in here that's a low level that I could go to next. If it's a male, it's a female, so that's why. So okay. So that's why I need a male with all the stats. I need to take this female, move all these stats over to the male, and then breed the male with the event color. So it's a long process. But for now, that's what it is. So I just need a male that has any stat other than, that has the weight plus any of the other stats. And that will be the new male. And then this one, since this is an original one that's got the original weight, I'll just put down a cryo fridge. I save all my original breeders. So if I do ever something die, if they ever die, or I do make like a really egregious mistake, then I can start over if I really need to, But yeah, we got 4 hours on the donkeys. Tell you to stop breeding. How long we got? Probably the same thing I would imagine for this Basilosaurus, right? Yep, 4 hours. And then the Megalodons, I'm pretty sure are quicker. They're like 2 hours, right? Oh, 3 hours. Okay. So you just stop breeding. And now we're just waiting on the Mosas to finish breeding. And I think the only thing left is I gotta get some. I have Tusos and I have cotton candy. Basilosaurus is already done. But I need to get. I got another event colored Megalodon to breed in at some point with the health and the melee. Actually, the melee is outdated, 281. I got better melee now. I have to clean that up too and fix that when I actually go to breed them. This one with Malin with the female. And I gotta get some more plesiosaurs because I only have this one that was a max level. It was a 150, so it tamed out at a 224, which is top level on official, and it's it got really good stats, like 12,480 and 345 melee. That's pretty good. So chances are, I just need a male just to breed all the stats over to it, and then I can try to mutate and start mutating those. which, you know, is a long process, especially when you're doing multiple things at once, trying to mutate multiple teams at once. It's a lot of work. All right, so let's see. All right, so that's done. Cool, they're done. 4 hours. So yeah, 4 hours on everything except for the Megalodon. I got to come back and check them in 3. So that takes care of that. So now we can go get some nameless venom for those drakes. So gonna head over to Aberration, and I'll see you guys over there. All right, we're over here on the Aberration base. It's loading in, rendering in. It looks like it's done. There's nothing special here. I do want to come over here because this is one of my favorite maps. I do want to come over here and make a much bigger map, or a much bigger map. Jesus, bro. I need to make a bigger base, a little more intricate base at some point. Especially being down here. I love being down here in the bioluminescent area. I love having my base down here. Yo, why are you sleeping, bro? Wake up. Nameless already on me, just like that. And there's what? 1, 2, so 3 people on here. And then 4, including me. These megalosauruses are like gigas on this map. Alright, I don't see anything new at the moment. I got a nameless trap over here. See a drake there. Sarco. Yep, trap's still over here. Another megalosaurus. Now normally I bring a Spino over here, but I felt like with the megalosaurus, since I started bringing him over, I get way more rock. I keep calling it rock drake venom. I'm out of sorts today apparently. The nameless venom, I seem to get way more when I use the megalosaurus for some reason. I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if it's just a, you know, stroke of luck or what, but so I've been sticking with the megalosaurus. But the downside to it, and you'll probably see me struggle, is with the Spino I can walk right over this hole, and then when the alpha nameless falls in here, you know, then he's just stuck there, and he just keeps summoning the nameless, so you can just keep killing him for venom. But I don't have such luck with the megalosaurus, since he can't jump and he apparently can't walk over narrow areas. So sometimes what you'll see is well, you won't see, you'll be seeing it for the first time probably, is that I'll be inside the trap and then killing them. The alpha will be on the outside of the trap and can't get to me, and I keep killing the nameless through the trap. So it's kind of funny that I do it in reverse sometimes, just because of, since I can't seem to get the nameless to cooperate and get stuck in the trap. The other thing I noticed too, and I don't know if there's something behind this, but the nameless spawn, they're way more aggressive and they spawn way more frequently. Like they like rapid spawn, it seems like, when I'm on a megalosaurus. Whereas the Spino, it didn't seem nearly as bad. They even like aggro from further too to the megalosaurus. I don't know if it's maybe because he's lower to the ground or what. See if I can lure him over like this. No, I gotta get a little more of a head start. Come on, man. Alright, now can I go this way? You only really need to get one stuck in here. If I can just get one stuck, I'll end up probably fighting a surface reaper too, watch. Just need to get one of y'all stuck, man. Look at how many of them there are. Here we go, boom. That's what we wanted. And usually what I'll do is, there's the alpha right there. Hopefully he doesn't get out. Once in a while he'll jump out, but now he'll just keep spawning them. So it'll make life a lot easier. Alright, did I get any venom yet? I don't think so, nope. Got this bag. And I also gotta watch and make sure too that they're not dropping it in a bag, because I know they like to do that too. It seems like too, because I said that I normally get a lot of venom this way, a lot quicker. Now watch, I'm not gonna get none. Now it's gonna be like extra difficult on me. Still haven't gotten a single venom yet. Oh look! Somebody's over here on a Spino. That's a nice one too. Look at that one. I like that one. I almost like it more than mine. That's a nice aberrant Spino right there. See, still didn't get a single one, man. That's disappointing. Like come on, man. I'll let you do your thing. Well, it's good to know I'm not the only one that likes, I haven't got a single venom. Oh wait, there's a couple bags here though. Wait, I don't think these aren't all for me. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's quite a few bags here now. Let's see. That's... Here's the nameless. There we go. Yeah, it's dropping in the bag for some reason. So I gotta make sure I check these bags. That's a nameless. We're just gonna take that for now. I wonder why it does that. There's got to be something behind it, because sometimes it's in your tames, and sometimes they drop it in a bag, which I find to be very, very odd. Oh yeah, see, I gotta... No. No, that's my bag too. Watch this, run up. That pissed him off. That got you unstuck, didn't it? Run up and snuffed him. I need quite a bit of venom too. This is not nearly enough. I think it was a coincidence that one time, man, because like I said, I was getting like every other one I was killing, I was getting like 3 or 4. So I thought maybe the Megasaurus gave you just gave you better odds of getting it, but I guess not. See that bag there? I don't think that's from a nameless though. Nope. Still none. Oh well. Sooner or later I'll get it. I'll bring you guys back when I get some when I've collected all the nameless venom I need. I'll bring you guys back. That's funny. The dude came over when he seen I was done, but I only went to see what the timer was. And then it's funny because he just took off. I'm getting hammered by it. I was gonna type something, but I don't know. I always question myself, like, is it even worth saying something, you know? But it's funny that he just, like, I left and then I came back and then he came over. So it's kind of was funny. And then he took back off. That's funny. But I should have just checked the upload timer from here. But anyways, it's 12 minutes until I can leave the map, and I got some venom. It's not as much as I would like to have gotten, but it seems really slow to come by today. So I don't know, but I guess that'll be good enough to keep the rock drakes going over on Gen. So I'm gonna go over here and wait at my base at the transmitter, and I'll see you guys back over on Gen 1. All right, now the intro's done. Getting back to Gen, we're back here. See, it's funny because you can turn your skins off so you don't get them every time you come back to a map. But then when I feel like whenever I do that, I end up needing the skins. So then I'm like, now I gotta turn it so that I do get them when I come back to the map. So I can never win. So then I always gotta sit here and dump all the skins out. There we go. So we've got quite a bit of venom here. This should be more than enough to carry these guys over through the weekend here. I don't even think, is this one even gonna take some? Yep. I mean, honestly, at 4,000 food or even higher, like, I might be able to just keep this dude out and he'll be done. So that was it, 4,800. He probably could go the rest of the 50 cent and not rest of the 50%. Not need any more food. You were the one that wasn't in too bad a shape neither. Let's see, you can eat all that. Alright, that seems to be it for you. You're 23, so you'll definitely need more, but he can get pretty far on that. Let's see, is he gonna eat all that? That was it, only 26. You must not be as high. You don't have as much of a food, I don't think. Food stat, right? Because you're 96, yeah. So that's it. So this guy, see how much he'll take. That's it, just to 2,400. What's that leave me with, like 2 in each of these, I think? Just about. I'll just put 1 in this guy since he's already, I could probably leave this one out. So I want to imprint you though because yeah, I'm keeping you. Now you shouldn't be imprinted at all. No, you're not, and then you shouldn't be either. You're not. Alright, cool. So I didn't mess that up. That's good. Alright, so I can leave them now. They're good to go. Put my Megalosaurus back on the roof. Check how them babies are doing while I left them out. While we were in ab. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I think that's all I can do for... Oh yeah, it takes the element out of your stuff and you transfer maps. That's true. Didn't think about that for a second. So how are we doing over here? Wait, what's going on here? You're taking off on me? That's so weird. He like bulked himself up, but like for what? That's crazy. Already 6% though with the 2 times. That's pretty sweet. I mean, I'm gonna go get some more berries though, so I'm just gonna grab my element out of the transmitter. Get some more berries out of the Brontos. And then I think I'm gonna go to the island and see if I can find one of those I want to see if I can find one of those whales, man, because like I said, I've been wanting one, but I haven't been able to beat Genesis 1. Yeah, I tried soloing it, like practicing in single player, like, and I just could not get past that 5th round with the Reapers and the Gigas. Like, I can get so close, almost right to the end, and then something happens. I get, stuck on a Giga catches me or a Reaper or something, and I haven't quite been able to figure out my strategy for doing it solo to where I feel really confident that I'm going to beat it. And I'm not going to go in and just wing it because I'm unofficial. So, I'll lose, if I die and I'm soloing it, I lose the entire Rex army. So it's like I don't want to attempt it unless I feel really confident that I'm going to get through it, Oh, that was really it. The Maywing can't even hold any more food, so I'll make sure I go fill this trough then over here. Both my berry troughs and grab some stuff and head over to the island just to see. And I will be going to Forder too once transfers open up on the 9th of September. I believe it's the 9th of September. When transfers open up on that map, I will be going over there for sure. But I just didn't, with Lost Island, I was over there. As you guys can draw it back to one of my older videos. I was on Lost Island when it first dropped, and it was definitely fun. But the issues that I had was like when the first event came after they did the Lost Island launch, I couldn't get back on the map, man, because there was just so many people wanting to get the new dino colors and stuff like that. Get the new dinos with the dino color event colors, I should say, and yeah, that just sucked. So I just said, yeah, I'm gonna let my base decay over there. So my base decayed over there, and I am gonna go back to Lost Island as well and start playing on that map too. But I've been trying to, I probably am flawed a little bit when it comes to how I play the game, because I wanted to originally play all the maps in order. I said that in a previous video as well. I wanted to play, beat the island, then go to Scorch Earth. But what happens is you get to a point where there's some things that are really tough to do, like solo. Like there's a lot of missions on Gen 1 and Gen 2 that you just are far easier solo. Like for instance, Bog Beatdown. That's really tough to do solo, and damn near impossible on beta and alpha. You need people because of how the mission's structured. It's to encourage you to play with other people, but unfortunately, me not coming back to Ark and not playing Gen until Gen 1 was, kind of on the back end of being new. I think Crystal Isles was just getting set to release basically when I started playing again, so it was unofficial at least, and so I kind of missed that last wave of people that were on here steadily active. So now I look, there's it's kind of like Operation, where it's just a few of us. There's 7 or 8 of us that are active on the server at a time, and we're never on at the same time, and it's not really a camaraderie there. It's just things here and there, trading or stuff like that. Can't really seem to get anybody to participate in the missions, and fortunately I got most of them done. The Bog's 97% done, Ocean's 94, Arctic's 82, and the Volcanic biome 61. And Lunar I haven't really worked on because navigating that without a skip is pretty tough. So I figured that I would focus on the Lunar more once I'm able to unlock the skiff by beating the boss on Gamma. And I got all the tames, I got the Rexes, I got all the stuff to go through it, and I've practiced it so many times that I know I can hold my own, but it's just getting people together. Getting enough people together to do it and make it easy and really, you know, give myself and the people that go through it with me, for that matter, the best chances of winning, you know. But until then, you know, it is what it is. I just keep, sooner or later, you know, like I just recently beat the Gen 2 boss on Gamma, so now I have the mech, which is really nice. So I do plan on redoing some of my bases on the earlier servers that I was on, you know, so I can so maybe through those travels, as I redo those bases, I can get some people together to do it. But for now, enough of me talking. These guys look like they're gonna be fine. There should be enough berries to hold these guys over till I come back. But I did have those tames I wanted to get rid of here. Let's see, throwaways. I got 3 Megatherium and a couple Arthalos. So nothing that's gonna, like, you know, I always say this too. Nothing that's gonna, like, have people jumping out of their seats, but nonetheless, it's free tame, so try to help out the newbies. Same way that I was helped when I first came to the game, you know. Try to pay it forward. Let's see. And I always grab a few things, so if I have to do... Sometimes if somebody's like, hey, can somebody run a cave with me or something? Try to bring over a few tames so I can kind of be prepared, you know. So I'll bring my Deinonychus that's right here, and I will bring one of my Thalos. Bring this one, because I don't even have that other color. If I lose that color, it's all over, because I don't have another one like that, but I haven't felt ambitious enough to breed out a male and a female of that other color, you know. So I just kind of been using it as kind of a trophy, I guess. And we got a minute, so I'll see you guys over on the island. All right, so here we are, we're over on the island as usual. Gotta ditch these skins. Drive me nuts just sitting in my inventory. Okay, I think that's it, right? Yep. And I had this stuff over here because I was already over here, so I can throw this other stuff out. But the Deinonychus, I can run the smaller caves easily. There is Xeno just in case, because I have a feeling I might be over here. I want to, you know, I want to take a look and see if I can find a spot to redo my base here, because I'm kind of still in the area I started in, which is kind of funny. And then my Thalos, so I can run the rest of the caves easily. And I can't do the water caves. I'd have to go back if somebody wants me to run water caves with them, but I think since it's getting close to the end of the video, I think what I'm going to do, what I kind of tend to always do to end off a video, is I'm going to see if I can find a noob along the beach here that we can give these throwaway tames to. In 2 days and these chests are done. And this dude actually had some decent stuff, so I wonder if he's going to really let that finish auto-decaying. In 2 days I'll be able to take that stuff, which will be nice. And then let's see, I didn't look to see how many people are on. 6, which is low for the island, but then again, with Forderau, I'm pretty sure that there's probably not nearly as many people on as there, you know, on the island anymore, with most people being on Forder at the moment. Let's see. Let's see if we can find... It's always a challenge to find noobs, man. But usually you find them along these newer areas along the beach, along the coastline, so... I would anticipate finding somebody. Like this person's on right here. This dude's already got a bunch of stuff. So I like doing, like, I like when I come across people like this that have stuff and are online, because I have this, whatchamacallit, I can't think of the name of it. Basilisk. That's got like really good melee. Like, it's a glitched one. It's got like 12k melee. So I like to see, you know, how you try to use that as my bargaining chip, you know. Yeah, this dude's like putting in some work. He has like a lot of beginner style tames, like these regular Argents, really nice looking Shadow Mane, some event beavers like Doeds, like Dipicalis in there. Please close both doors. Oh, he's got it unlocked. Must be server saving though, because they can't open the door. Look out, I gotta keep an eye out for this guy too. Alright, let's see. I don't dare go in somebody's base, because that's how you get yourself killed. I should have grabbed some. I should have grabbed some element and put it in my suit here. That's a nice looking snow owl, man. I like that snow owl. So what did I have for tames? Regular, yeah. I think these tames will fit in nice with this dude's tames. Let's see, what is he? Tribe of Human 12. Question is, where is he at? I wish you could see the name of the person. Tribe of Human 12. Let's see. See if he responds. Oh, he's got a tamed Lystros. He's got just walking around. That's a Dialo. He's got a Mammoth. It looks like I'm giving him a couple of things he doesn't already have, which is good. Trying to figure out what he's got going on here, though. What's he got? Oh, a light post. So I guess you can see. That skin is pretty cool, actually. But I don't see or hear this dude here. He's got some stuff though. He's got some event color stuff here. Take a chance and go in here. I'll cry though if he kills me in here. Oh, here he is. There's only a level 4 though. Is this dude still online? Yeah, it says he's still online. He said close the door behind him. Okay. I get why too, because the everything is free and storage boxes. Please close both doors, thank you. So this is a nice dude. So I feel extra good about giving him this stuff. Is he over here? Looks like he's got an extended part of his base over here. Yeah. Knock on his door here and see. Here's some stuff going too. Some parasaurs. He's got a beehive. I hear somebody snoozing over here too. Here we go. I just heard a dino. Here we go. This has got to be him. Is this him too down here? No. Okay. Oh, there you are. Let's see. I don't know if you can hear me, man, but you can have these if you want them. Let's see if he figures it out. Oh, yeah, he can hear me. Cool. There you go, man. I don't need him anymore, man, so you can have him. Let's check out his Giga here. I'm not gonna lie, the way he walked his Giga in, I thought I was gonna die somehow. It's almost like when you'd walk in a dino to soak any damage if you expect any potential surprises or something like that, you know? But I don't know. That's definitely interesting how he did. Maybe, I don't know. But that was funny. I don't know. That's still kind of, you know, that's too funny. But anyways, hey, he got 3 new tames, man. That's always a good way to end off a video, man. It always feels good, man. That dude's been grinding. You could tell he's been putting in work. I couldn't see his tribe mate in that base that side of the base we just left, but I heard somebody in there snoozing. So I don't know what level, but the other dude he had in his tribe was new. He was only like a level 4, so he was like fresh into the game. So it looks like he's probably like the guy who's primarily grinding for his tribe, you know. So you know, it probably feels good to get, you know, some free tames, you know, and some pretty decent ones too. A couple of Arthalos and an event Megatherium, you know, all high level. You know, always feels good to do that, because when I first started this game, man, like people helped me out, man. I didn't, you know, I definitely got you know, an Argent, you know, Anklo and Doed. You know, you get the basic stuff, man, and that's so huge when you're new starting off, you know. So as you guys have seen in my previous videos, I always, when I have extra tames through when I'm breeding, and I, you know, like if I tame like 12 tames, like 12 are like, I tamed what, 6 or 7 Arthalos, and I think only 4 of them were like ones I needed, and so the other 3 I'm like, I'll just find somebody to give them away to that's new, you know. So it always feels good to do that. Keep people playing the game, you know. I mean, it's such a great game. Definitely my favorite game of all time by far. So it's always good to do that, you know, keep people playing the game for now, you know, till we see what Arc 2 is going to be like, you know. But anyways, that's enough of me rambling, man. I'll be posting another video tomorrow, man, so you guys stay tuned for that. Definitely want to get, you know, these videos going again. I've been working a lot, so I haven't been able to, you know, have the energy to put into the videos like they deserve. So but hopefully I can, you know, I plan on definitely making one tomorrow and keeping this thing going. I'll probably spend most of my time on the video tomorrow on the island, trying to get the whale, like I was saying in the beginning of this video, seeing if I can find, you know, see if I can trade some people and see if anybody's got anything that, you know, I can trade for, you know, that I'm interested in. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.